Genshin Impact has just revealed its first details on the brand new user-generated content game mode. So in this video, we're going to go through all the developers' notes to learn everything we can about it to see how good it's going to be. Welcome to Jello Impact, where we build and test every single character to help you decide who you want to wish for and build. And yes, I did just move, and yes, it is very echoey in here because I don't have any stuff and there's no curtains. I've done some stuff with the mic, hopefully it helps, but if not, just be patient. It should be better when I get some more stuff in a few days. All right, hello traveler. It's been a while since we've reached out this way. Not long ago, we mentioned that a major new gameplay module was in the works. While it'll still be some time before it officially launches, after months of dedicated development and iteration, it's finally beginning to take shape. So today, we're thrilled to share with you some of our ideas and progress updates. Before the dream begins, developer notes on the UGC gameplay system. So is the new mode called Before the Dream Begins? First of all, this might have some major lore implications. Before the Dream Begins, some lore channels talk about the whole of Teyvat being in a domain or being in a dream similar to Nahida's constructed dream from the Sumeru Archon quest, which I don't want to spoil the whole thing just in case you're new and you haven't played that story yet, but you can look up some lore on that. That actually would be pretty interesting if this is supposed to be some sort of prequel to Teyvat. I don't know what that is, but it kind of just gives me that vibe. So I'm interested to see what the lore channels say about that, if there is anything to that. But here we go. Over the past, where it all begins with creation and the right tools. Over the past 5 years, we've witnessed an outpouring of creativity from travelers around the world. From the ingenious puzzles crafted in the Divine Ingenuity event to the stunning landscapes meticulously constructed in the Serenity Pot to countless incredible fan works created beyond the game itself. These imaginative and heartfelt creations have become an essential part of the Genshin Impact community. That's why, apart from feeling deeply touched, we were also contemplating what if we could provide creators with a more powerful, more open-ended set of tools that would let your creativity shine even brighter and allow every traveler to keep discovering new surprises. And that's the idea at the heart of the upcoming UGC gameplay system. We want to offer a broader stage for creators and a richer, more varied experience for every traveler. So what is the UGC gameplay system? UGC will be a traveler-driven gameplay system. To put it simply, travelers can design, create, and play their own imaginative game stages as well as everyone else's. So they're showing some sort of mini-game kind of thing, kind of like an event kind of mini-game thing that I would personally, no offense, never play. And then a little bit more interesting to me, they're showing an enemy, and they're showing maybe stats of the enemy, and they've blurred out most of the things, so we can't tell what it has, but there's some values that presumably you can change. And then they're showing like a card system that kind of gives simulated universe vibes, that gives Imaginarium Theater vibes, and it has weapons. Now, does this mean that this could be part of a combat system, or are they just using them as like placeholder images? To me, I'm personally not interested in more like mini-game style content. I would love it if we can do user-generated content for actual combat, or at least it has to include combat. I would love a merger of combat content and exploration content, so like puzzle-based dungeon crawly meets fighting enemies, and maybe some buffs and some not rewards, because I'm assuming there's not going to be like continuous rewards in this game mode, but like you're going through, you're fighting stuff, you're unlocking stuff, you're solving puzzles, you're getting buffs for your characters, etc. Compared to existing systems like Divine Ingenuity or the Serenity Pot, the all-new user-generated content system will offer a much higher degree of creative freedom. Almost every core element that makes up a game will be customizable by every traveler. Even more excitingly, we plan to gradually open up a wide array of Genshin Impact assets for use in this system, giving creators the building blocks they need to fully express their ideas. With this highly flexible and powerful editor, simulation, adventure stages, survival challenges, okay, that could be, well, party games. I guess I'm just worried they're not going to put the regular combat system in it and allow you to use your characters. If you've seen some pre-release information about this user-generated content, we've seen things about there being a brand new avatar, and the avatar having elemental abilities. If the avatar has elemental abilities, does that mean you can't use your regular characters in the mode? If you can't use your regular characters in the mode, that would be kind of a problem. You might think I'm doom posting, but I just have this feeling that, man, it would be so great to go in there and to have a test dummy and to create, you know, a test dummy with either one enemy or 2 or 3 or 10, and to be able to take in a variety, and I can make the test dummy myself, give it a ton of HP, make it so it doesn't have any, you know, crazy phases or crazy counters or crazy resistances or any gimmicks, and just be able to test stuff. Or for dedicated players to make endgame modes that people could challenge and PvP on. That would be kind of cool, but we'll keep going. I'm just worried that they won't allow us to do that, which is what I would care about. I understand, you know, people might like party games and mini games, and that could be a fun social element. You get together with your online friends and you do some of those party games in there. It could be fun, but I just hope we can use our own characters and use their abilities. You'll be able to craft all kinds of gameplay experiences and more. Whether you enjoy solo play or co-op fun, you'll be able to choose the game modes you love most. Solo stages for focused creativity and introspection. Co-op modes to collaborate, connect, and create lasting memories with fellow travelers. How to play together. Beyond just the stages themselves, we're also creating shared social spaces for travelers to interact. Between matches or creations, travelers can gather in a multiplayer lobby, chat about gameplay experiences, or show off their best moments. Over the past 5 years, we've seen countless genuine friendships bloom in the world of Teyvat, and with this new system, we hope to bring kindred spirits even closer, transforming fleeting in-game encounters into lasting bonds. More co-op stuff would be really cool. Naturally, building a highly flexible gameplay system like this takes time. It'll be an ongoing process of development and refinement. We'll be inviting more and more travelers to take part in playtests along the way, so we can continue improving the system and its editor through feedback and iteration. We imagine some of you are already raring to go, eager to bring your wildest ideas to life. We can't wait to see the incredible dishes you'll be cooking up with. Here's a sneak peek. We aim to roll out this new system before the end of this year, and in the future, we'll also share more long-term development plans. Stay tuned, and thank you for your continued support, travelers. I feel like this thing, it has a ton of potential to be amazing, and it has a ton of potential to be something that I never touch. I feel like a lot of people feel that way, and we just don't know what it's going to be like. What do people think? Lots of people are just like, thumbs up. Yeah, I'm with this person. I definitely don't have to have the creativity to create something. I don't have the patience either. Will we get Primo Gems? It's probably not. You'll be able to get one set of Primo Gems, like the trading card game, and then after that no more, kind of like the music game as well. Huge hype. I definitely think that some people will love this. I just hope it keeps, I just need to know more before I can like get my hopes up. I don't like to like really get my hopes up for something until I know what it's actually going to be. The moment Genshin introduces PvP is the moment I stop spending money in this game. I feel like PvP in a system, in a place that, in like a user-generated content system that doesn't have any Primo Gems, wouldn't be a problem, but I can definitely understand the sentiment. I definitely felt that way as a new player. I didn't like the idea of a pay-to-win PvP game, and I was happy that it wasn't that way. But I feel like unless there's Primo Gems or leaderboards, I mean, I don't know. User-generated PvP doesn't seem that bad to me, but I don't know. Because like, yeah, there's nothing really like, the game isn't forcing you to do that. It's just literally an option. It's basically like Roblox. Like, I've never actually played Roblox, so I don't know. It's tough because you can't, this person is complaining about incentives. It's tough because you can't give too many incentives, but if you give not enough, then it's like, why bother playing it? I don't know. I'm just waiting and seeing. I'm not cautiously optimistic. I'm not pessimistic. It's just like, let's wait and see what happens to it. I just don't like to get my hopes up until we really know what's going on. And this unfortunately just didn't give a ton of meat. But let me know what you think. Check out our brand new podcast, Waifus and Slander. It'll be in the description. More episodes coming soon. Make sure to subscribe here. And if you don't want to do any of that, that is totally fine. Just watching the video has been more than enough. Thanks so much. Bye for now.